and he's got a gun. Or a sandwich.
I'm sorry for being late, but you know when you're a big baller and a shot caller.
Big Daddy, my road dog, Uncle Junior. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
With black shows, once they get those 100 episodes, they're like, cool, we can sell it into syndication. And
I have a bittersweet relationship with that issue that I deal with to this very day. There are people who will always see me as Brad.
The Jamie Foxx Show was one of those late 90s sitcom gems that may have flown under the radar during its original run, but has since earned cult classic status.
Can I see you for a moment?
Oh, wait a minute, Chico the Barge.
It wasn't just a platform that launched Jamie Foxx into stardom, it also brought Garrett Morris back into the spotlight following a traumatic shooting incident in 1994. The show played a pivotal role in jump-starting the acting career of Garcelle Beauvais as well.
About what?
Am I your girlfriend or am I your homie?
Homie?
But as is often the case in Hollywood, the laughs and heartwarming moments on screen came with their share of behind-the-scenes drama, controversies, and unexpected surprises. Let's dive in. When it comes to the Jamie Foxx Show, it wasn't exactly what you'd call a ratings juggernaut during its original run on the WB, but for a sitcom of its time, it had remarkable staying power. Running for 5 seasons and hitting its 100th episode milestone, the show stood out among many of its peers that faded after just a season or two. While it didn't attract massive numbers, it managed to build a loyal fan base, proving that audiences were showing up, even if quietly. By the time the 5th season came around, though, things were winding down. Unlike the previous seasons that boasted over 20 episodes each, the final season featured just 12 episodes. The decision to wrap things up was understandable. Key storylines had run their course, and the cast had new opportunities calling their names. It seemed like a natural ending point. But according to Suli McCullough, who played Mouse in the series, says there might have been more to the story. McCullough suggested that the Jamie Foxx Show was canceled not because it had run out of steam, but because it was just a black show. He explained that once black-led shows hit the 100-episode mark, they were often sold into syndication and wrapped up prematurely.
with black shows, once they get those 100 episodes, they're like, cool, we can sell it into syndication. And
in contrast, he pointed out that shows like Friends were treated as investments, with studios continuing to pour resources into them for as long as possible.
like, it's not a situation like Friends or something where they've got this train that they want to continue to keep.
His comments left many wondering if the Jamie Foxx Show had been unfairly cut short despite its potential for more seasons. One of the show's undeniable highlights was the electric on-screen chemistry between Jamie Foxx and Garcelle Beauvais, who played Jamie King and Fancy Monroe. Their dynamic as eventual lovebirds was so believable that fans couldn't help but root for them, both on and off screen.
He said to me, "Ma'am, can I wash your windows for some spare change?"
However, the reality behind the scenes wasn't as picture-perfect as their characters' budding romance. As Jamie's fame skyrocketed and his schedule became busier, rumors of tension between him and Garcelle began to circulate. While both have publicly denied any lasting bad blood, insiders claim that there were moments of awkwardness during the later seasons. Some have even speculated that their disagreements may have stemmed from deeper feelings, likening it to lovers' quarrels. Despite their chemistry, Jamie and Garcelle made a conscious decision not to date while working together. Keeping things professional was important to them. However, Garcelle later admitted that their timing was off. By the time filming wrapped, she had already moved on.
And when we were doing the Jamie Foxx Show, we sort of had a pact, like, we weren't gonna date while we're working together, right? We're done with our 100th episode, which was amazing in itself. I got engaged, and he was like, you couldn't wait? You couldn't wait 2 weeks?
Even years after the show ended, people can't help but wonder why Jamie and Garcelle never got together. In fact, during an episode of The Real Housewives, Garcelle shared a funny moment when fellow cast member Kandi Burruss asked her about it. "I don't get it. Why aren't you and Jamie together?" Kandi asked. Garcelle jokingly replied, "We have a really great relationship now, but also he's hung like a horse. What would I do with all of that?"
And y'all get together. Oh yeah, y'all gotta listen to her podcast. It was good, right? And then you said that Jamie Foxx, you said, how we gonna be together? He hung like a horse. I was like, what's wrong with...
It's this lighthearted teasing that shows just how close they remained over the years. However, for those who think absolutely nothing romantic ever happened between them during filming, Garcelle revealed otherwise. In 2022, during an appearance on TV One's Uncensored, Garcelle shared a memory of a backstage moment that still makes her blush. She admitted that she and Jamie shared a kiss once during filming, but it wasn't exactly private. "We did steal a kiss one time backstage," she said. "Then Gladys Knight, who played Jamie's mother on the show, came around the corner and caught us. I remember being so embarrassed, but that was a one-time thing." Jamie Foxx's comedic genius was the undeniable heartbeat of The Jamie Foxx Show, and his quick wit often elevated the show's humor to iconic levels. However, his natural inclination to improvise lines and rewrite scenes on the fly didn't sit well with everyone. Some crew members and writers reportedly felt stifled by his influence, believing that his spontaneous changes disrupted production schedules. While Jamie's creativity undeniably enhanced the series, these tendencies caused friction with producers who were tasked with maintaining the show's overall storyline and structure. The balance between Jamie's comedic brilliance and the production team's vision became an ongoing struggle. For some, it was an opportunity to learn from one of the greats. For others, it created a tense working environment. Fans of the show couldn't help but notice that Christopher B. Duncan, who played the lovable yet uptight Braxton P. Hartnebrig, was missing from certain episodes in the later seasons. Braxton's character had been a staple of the show, providing a hilarious foil to Jamie King's antics, so his sporadic appearances raised eyebrows.
I'm sorry for being late, but you know when you're a big baller and a shot...
Speculation grew that contract disputes and creative differences were the reasons for his limited screen time. Though no one from the production team has openly addressed these rumors, the inconsistency in Braxton's presence certainly disrupted the show's continuity, leaving fans to wonder what had happened behind the scenes. Years later, Christopher opened up about his experiences and frustrations in an interview with Comedy Hype. While he expressed gratitude for the fan appreciation he received for playing Braxton, he admitted to having a bittersweet relationship with the role. He described it as treading the thin line of love and hate, explaining that while he's proud of his work on The Jamie Foxx Show, being pigeonholed as Braxton has been a challenge for his career. Christopher's career spans far beyond his work on The Jamie Foxx Show. His acting journey began with roles in productions like the 1989 soap opera Generations, and he's since appeared in a wide variety of television shows and movies. Despite his versatility, many fans and industry insiders still associate him primarily with Braxton. "I have a bittersweet relationship with that issue," Christopher shared. "There are people who will always see me as Braxton."
I have a bittersweet relationship with that issue that I deal with to this very day. There are people who will always see me as Braxton.
While his work on the sitcom remains some of his most recognizable, he's proud of the depth and range he's displayed in other roles. From dramatic performances to action-packed appearances, Christopher has consistently proven his ability to tackle different genres. However, breaking free from Braxton's shadow hasn't been easy. He expressed frustration at the lack of flexibility in how some people perceive him. "If you see me in a different role, you see me doing the work," he said. "All I ask is for some openness to receive it. Some people are able to do that, and some people still have this response of, 'Oh, come on, that's Braxton.'"
I'm disappointed that sometimes there isn't more flexibility in perception. Because if you see me in a different role, all I ask is for some openness to receive it. Right? Some people are able to do that, and some people still have this response of, "Oh, come on, that's Braxton."
He revealed that some of the most disappointing reactions have come from within his own community of Black creatives. "If I walk into a room full of, let's say, brothers and sisters who are producing this project, and I literally hear, 'What's up, Braxton?' It's like a wrench in my gut," he said. To Christopher, these moments feel like a dismissal of his versatility as an actor. "It's immediately saying to me, even though you're here and we're seeing you for this dramatic role, this romantic lead, or this hard-hitting heavy character. We just made it clear to you how we see you.
Brothers and sisters who are producing this project. And I literally hear, as I walk into the room, "What's up, Braxton? What's up, man?" A wrench in my gut. Because it's immediately saying to me, even though you're here and we're seeing you, hard-hitting, heavy character, even though we're seeing you for that, we just made it clear to you how we see you.
Despite these challenges, Christopher maintains a positive outlook and refuses to let the frustrations overshadow his gratitude for the role that brought him into the spotlight. In the earlier seasons of the Jamie Foxx Show, the production faced financial constraints that required some clever budgeting. The show wasn't exactly swimming in cash, so the team had to make every dollar count. To keep costs low, they reused and repurposed sets with small tweaks to make them look different. It wasn't uncommon to see a familiar backdrop reappear with just a change in furniture or lighting to give it a fresh feel. The tight budget also meant that some of the cast members reportedly took pay cuts just to keep the show going during tough times. Despite these challenges, the series boasted a stellar and multi-talented cast, many of whom would go on to achieve even greater success after the show wrapped up. Leading the pack, of course, was the man himself, Jamie Foxx, who has since become one of the most versatile and celebrated entertainers in the industry.
Everybody get out, he's got a gun. Or a sandwich.
Jamie's journey to stardom started in comedy. His breakout role on the sketch comedy series In Living Color showcased his knack for impersonations and physical humor, earning him a spot in the public eye. The Jamie Foxx Show further solidified his acting skills and comedic timing, making him a household name. But Jamie wasn't content with just being a sitcom star. His talent truly shone in his dramatic roles, where he showed the world that he was more than just a funny guy. Films like Ray, where he portrayed legendary musician Ray Charles, earned him an Academy Award and widespread critical acclaim. He also delivered powerful performances in movies like Just Mercy, Django Unchained, and Collateral, proving that his range as an actor was limitless. Jamie didn't stop at acting. He's also an accomplished musician, adding another layer to his already impressive resume. With smooth vocals and a natural ear for melody, he dropped hits like Blame It and DJ Play a Love Song. He's collaborated with top artists, lending his voice to chart-topping tracks like Kanye West's Gold Digger and Ne-Yo's She Got Her Own.
Well, I'm in need. Yes, it's a try.
His ability to effortlessly switch between acting and music has set him apart as a true multi-hyphenate entertainer. In 2023, Jamie faced a major health scare that shocked his fans in the entertainment world. While he never disclosed the specifics, he addressed his followers in an emotional Instagram video saying, "I went through something that I thought I would never ever go through." The news sent waves of concern, with many rallying around him in support. Thankfully, Jamie made a remarkable recovery and didn't miss a beat when it came to his career. Shortly after his health scare, he returned to the spotlight with They Cloned Tyrone, a Netflix film that quickly became a fan favorite for its mix of humor, social commentary, and Fox's magnetic performance. He also resumed hosting the hit game show Beat Shazam alongside his daughter Corinne, where contestants compete to identify songs for cash prizes. Beyond the screen and stage, Jamie has a flair for business and philanthropy. He launched his own liquor brand, Brown Sugar Bourbon, which has gained a loyal following. On top of his entrepreneurial ventures, he's made it a point to give back. He's actively involved in raising awareness for causes close to his heart, such as Down syndrome and HIV/AIDS, demonstrating that his influence extends far beyond entertainment. Next up is Garcelle Beauvais, who played the stylish and sophisticated Fancy Monroe.
My big daddy, my road dog, Uncle Junior. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Hailing from the beautiful island of Haiti, Garcelle's journey to Hollywood was as remarkable as it was inspiring. Before stepping into the world of acting, Garcelle had already made a name for herself as a successful model. From strutting down runways to gracing magazine covers, her stunning looks and undeniable work ethic opened countless doors for her. Modeling wasn't just a job for Garcelle, it was a launching pad to greater opportunities in the entertainment industry. In the 80s and 90s, Garcelle steadily built her resume with small but memorable roles. She popped up in iconic shows like Miami Vice and Family Matters, giving audiences glimpses of her talent. She even landed roles in major films, such as Coming to America and Manhunter, which helped her establish herself as a versatile performer. Her big break came when she joined the Jamie Foxx Show as the elegant and sharp-witted Fancy, becoming Jamie King's love interest. The role didn't just make her a fan favorite, it solidified her as a household name.
Mine too.
When the Jamie Foxx Show wrapped in 2001, Garcelle didn't miss a beat. She transitioned seamlessly into more dramatic roles, showing off her range as an actress. Her next significant role came as ADA Valerie Haywood on NYPD Blue, where she proved she could hold her own in a serious drama. Over the years, Garcelle continued to balance comedy and drama, appearing in films like White House Down and Spider-Man: Homecoming. But Garcelle didn't stop with traditional acting roles. In 2020, she broke new ground by joining the cast of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills as its first Black housewife.
I got together with these ladies, and I said, does Erica seem like something's happening with her?
Okay, but is that to make Erica look bad, or is that out of genuine
Erica,
concern?
I don't have to make you look bad. You can do that on your own.
The move showcased another side of her personality, bold, candid, and unapologetically authentic. Her ability to navigate both scripted series and unscripted reality TV has made her a standout in the entertainment world. Now let's talk about Christopher B. Duncan, who played the ever-prim and proper Braxton P. Hartnebrit. Christopher's dedication to his craft started early. He earned his BFA in acting from the University of Colorado Boulder. On the Jamie Foxx Show, Christopher's portrayal of Braxton, the uptight, rule-following hotel worker, was both hilarious and endearing. Braxton became a beloved character, even if his posh mannerisms often clashed with Jamie's freewheeling personality.
Sometimes so you can see the wild side of me.
After the Jamie Foxx Show, Christopher continued to thrive in Hollywood, showcasing his versatility as an actor. He appeared in numerous TV shows, including Veronica Mars, Aliens in America, and The First Family, where he played President William Johnson. Christopher also lent his voice to animated series like The Proud Family and The Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. On the big screen, he took on roles in movies like Johnson, Family Vacation, and Feeding Mr. Baldwin. In 2024, Christopher joined the cast of the Starz hit show BMF as a recurring character, proving that his career is still going strong. Beyond his professional achievements, Christopher is a devoted family man. He's married to actress Susan Wood, who fans might recognize from her guest appearance on the Jamie Foxx Show as Cameron, Braxton's GPS-loving girlfriend. In a sweet Instagram post in January 2024, Christopher shared this fun fact, expressing his gratitude for the role that brought them together. And then there's Ellia English, who brought warmth and humor to the show as Aunt Helen. Born and raised in Georgia, Ellia had a passion for performing from a young age. After attending Clark Atlanta University and later Georgia State University, where she studied speech and drama, she pursued a career in the arts. Ellia's talent shone brightly on stage long before her sitcom days. She appeared in numerous theatrical productions, including Ma Rainey's Black Bottom and Spunk, earning respect as a seasoned stage actress. Her transition to television came naturally, and she became a series regular on the Jamie Foxx Show, where Aunt Helen's sass and wisdom provided a perfect balance to the antics of Jamie and Braxton.
They smell nice.
And aren't they beautiful?
Well.
After the show ended, Ellia continued to take on roles in Black sitcoms, appearing in classics like Martin, The Sinbad Show, and Thea. In the 2000s and 20s, she expanded her work into films with roles in movies like Wizardream and Blood Pageant. Outside of acting, Ellia is a woman of many talents. She put her education to good use by penning a poetic novel titled I Am That I Am, which details her journey as an actress and the lessons she's learned along the way. The book is a heartfelt testament to her resilience and creative spirit. Now let's talk about Garrett Morris, the unforgettable Uncle Junior from the Jamie Foxx Show.
He mopped the floor?
See, that's what I mean. First he said he did, then he said he...
While managing the Kings Tower Hotel alongside Jamie and the gang, Garrett was also juggling another job, playing Stan on Martin, where he ran the fictional Detroit radio station WZUP. The dual role showcased his incredible ability to balance humor and deliver memorable performances. Before his sitcom fame, Garrett was already a trailblazer. He made history as the first black cast member on Saturday Night Live, paving the way for many comedians of color. Born in Louisiana, Garrett's career spans decades, with roles that highlight his range and versatility. He's appeared in everything from sitcoms like Rock and Married, with children, to dramatic series such as General Hospital and even the eerie anthology The Twilight Zone. Garrett's talents extended to the big screen as well. He's been in cult classics like How High and appeared in the miniseries Self-Made, inspired by the life of Madam C.J. Walker, further solidifying his legacy in both comedy and drama. These days, Garrett enjoys reflecting on his illustrious career. On social media, he often shares throwback photos, attends events celebrating black talent, and updates fans on his current projects. His work continues to inspire generations of actors and comedians alike. Next up is Alex Thomas, who played the fun-loving and slightly mischievous Phil.
That's pretty tight. That's pretty tight.
Hailing from South Central Los Angeles, Alex's path to stardom began on the dance floor. He was a dancer on the legendary show Soul Train, where his smooth moves caught everyone's attention. From there, Alex transitioned to comedy, landing a spot on In Living Color, which helped launch his career in stand-up. Alex's comedy quickly earned him a loyal following, and he became a regular on the stand-up circuit. His natural charisma and knack for making people laugh led to appearances in comedy specials and TV shows like Mr. Box Office. He also lent his voice to popular animated series such as Family Guy and Motown Magic. On the big screen, Alex made audiences laugh in films like The Wash, Just Married, and Two Can Play That Game. But Alex didn't stop at making people laugh. He used his platform to give back. Through the Alex Thomas Foundation, he raised money to fight pediatric cancer, organizing annual golf tournaments where comedians and athletes came together for a great cause. Today, Alex continues to tour the country with his stand-up comedy and shares his sharp-witted commentary with his fans on social media. He's also an author, having written The Funny Don't Stop, a comic book that gives readers a peek into his imaginative and hilarious mind. Then there's Suli McCullough, who played Mouse on the show.
I mean, we over here looking at trinkets while she's over there looking at ass?
A California native, Suli has made a name for himself by exploring every corner of the comedy world. Known for his hilarious roles like Crazy Legs in Don't Be a Menace and the creepy clown in Scary Movie 2, Suli's comedic timing is unmatched. In addition to the Jamie Foxx Show, Suli appeared in a string of popular black sitcoms, including A Different World, The Wayans Brothers, Real Husbands of Hollywood, and Martin. His versatility as an actor is evident in the wide variety of roles he's tackled. But Suli isn't just a performer. He's also a talented writer and producer. He's worked behind the scenes on award shows, talk shows, and comedy specials, proving he knows how to make an audience laugh both on and off the screen. Suli hasn't slowed down. He still performs stand-up, shares his insights on various podcasts, and continues to leave his mark on the entertainment industry. His legacy extends to the next generation, as his daughter, Kennedy Rue McCullough, has become an entertainment correspondent and actress, while his son, Nazi McCullough, is carving out a career as an actor and model. Finally, we have Sherri Shepherd, who played Sheila on The Jamie Foxx Show. Sherri's journey to stardom wasn't easy. Born in Chicago, she began her career as a stand-up comedian in the 1990s. Her first big TV role came in the short-lived sitcom Cleghorn. But when the show was canceled, Sherri faced financial hardship and even found herself homeless for a time. Despite these challenges, Sherri's determination never wavered. She scored recurring roles on hit shows like Everybody Loves Raymond and Less Than Perfect, where her comedic chops earned her critical acclaim. She even got her own sitcom, Sherri, in the late 2000s, which was based on her life. Sherri's career took a major turn in 2007 when she joined the panel of The View. For 7 years, she sat alongside Barbara Walters and other co-hosts, sharing her opinions on current events, pop culture, and more. In 2009, her work on the show earned her a Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Talk Show Host. In September 2022, Sherri fulfilled a lifelong dream by launching her own daytime talk show, Sherri. In an interview with Variety, she shared how she used to practice being a talk show host as a little girl, lining up her teddy bears and Barbie dolls as her audience. Today, Sherri showcases her humor, charm, and ability to connect with guests and viewers alike.